One day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today.
Martin King was the most famous and best known of all the modern movement's personalities, but this was a people's movement. Most of those who made the movement were not famous, they were the faceless. They weren't the noted, they were the nameless, the marchers with tired feet, the protesters beaten back by fire hoses and billy clubs, the unknown women and men who risked job and home and life. We now see continued movement stretching from the ancient past until this moment, with different forms and personalities, in many places and locales, with differing methods and techniques, whose central goal has always been the elimination of strictures based on race.
Events like that which we have had today with Dr. Julian Bond are really very important as reminders. And so to have someone as articulate as Dr. Bond get up and sort of summarize the path gone and the path ahead is quite useful.
These type of events are still important to the community because they're vital to our history. They're a pivotal role in our history, and it's a way to bring the Georgia Tech community together.
In his letter to the Birmingham jail, Martin Luther King wrote, "We will have to repent in this generation, not merely for the hateful words of the actions of the bad people, but for the appalling silence of the good people." So too, he would say to us, good people, don't be silent, speak. Don't sit idly by, act.
What I typically get out of the Martin Luther King lecture is a piece of authentic testimony from the person who actually lived through that piece of history. For me, it's very compelling and it's very inspiring to see someone who actually lived that event to come in and tell their story.
My first arrest in Atlanta was when I was 20 years old. It was in March of 1960, during the Jim Crow era. I had led a group of my fellow students to the segregated cafeteria in the basement of Atlanta City Hall.
And to put some context around where we are today, you have to understand from where we came, because in the interval you see how much further we have to go.
So I think two goals of Georgia Tech's strategic plan really reference our leveraging Georgia Tech's impact on the world around us. And to really have that impact, we need globally engaged students and citizens.
The lecture advanced the Georgia Tech strategic plan by bringing together cultural perspectives and different cultural perspectives. Cultural perspectives help our students become global leaders in society.
And so I hope that, over the next 5-10 days, you find time to participate in something, engage in something in ways that you can, and find opportunities to help us make our world a better place, a more just and humane society for all of us.